Okay, here we go.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, 4-2 and 4-3, so we're doing the binomial, the geometric, and the Poisson, all with technology. Those formulas you were doing, and we were letting the list do all the grunt work for us, you know, doing all those calculations we said add. These formulas are built into our calculators, and that's what we're going to do today. So, for the binomial, and I'm going to give you the names of the distributions first and what gets fed in them, then we'll go find them and use them. So, first of all, for binomial. The function is going to be called the binom PDF. And binom PDF has to be fed 3 values. The number of trials, the probability of a single success, and then the number of successes. Do I need to write those 3 things down? Because it's the same thing as they were before. Do you want me to define those? Are you good? Number of trials. We'll write it down. Or not. Number of trials, probability of success, and then number of successes. And that plugs right back into our binom. It's built into the program, the binom formula that you were doing by hand, and gives you the probability. Now once you see this, there's also a second function called binom CDF. That also gets fed 3 values, the same 3 values, but what the C stands for is cumulative. You know how we were adding up probabilities? This will automatically add them starting from x equals 0 to whatever number you put in here. So this adds the probabilities starting from x equals 0 to whatever entered x value you put there. So if you were to put a 3 in there, it would add p of 0 plus p of 1 plus p of 2 plus p of 3. So it starts at 0 and stops at this x value up to entered x. Okay, so that's your binomial. Your geometric distribution. We've got GeoMet PDF. And this just gets fed P and X. Probability of success, and then the trial number of the success.
What does the DF stand for?
Distribution function. Probability of success. And then X, remember, on the geometric is the trial number of the first success. And again, it has the corresponding GeoMet CDF. Again, P and X. The CDF will add the probability starting from 1 through whatever X number you enter. And then we're going to finish up with our Poisson. And I'm just doing one example of each. See if you can pick them out, which is which. And that'll be it. So we've covered all of these before, so today I'll go really quick, so I don't have to explain what all of them are. Yes, what test will be Wednesday. So now the Poisson distribution. So Poisson PDF. Feed it mu and x, where that's the given mean, and x is the number of occurrences. That will give us the one probability one probability, and then the Poisson CDF. And again, this will add starting from 0 occurrences through whatever x number you put in. So I will give you one of each distribution question. We'll see if you can pick out which one it is, and then we'll have, I got A, B, and C on each one of them. But they go rather quick, because all we're going to do is type one line on a calculator. Are you ready for the first example? All right, here we go. Number 1. The mean number of sick days taken by Mrs. Schwartz each year is 2. Find the probability that next year she takes No, we're going to go with 4 sick days. So first of all, which distribution is this? Which one? Poisson, because mean is given. Now, I only want this one probability, so should I be using the Poisson PDF or the Poisson CDF? PDF. So we're just going to write P for Poisson, and then PDF. This is what I want on the test also. And if you look, you've got to feed it 2 values. The one right here. What's the normal mean for me? 2. And how many are we looking to have happen next year? 4. All right, so where are these distributions at? They are under, turn my screen on.
I was going to say, I don't recall.
They are under the word distribution right here.
Oh, Dister. I thought that
Dister.
was disturbed.
Go all the way down, and you'll see them. They're all piled at the bottom.
Poisson.
There's Binom, Poisson. There it is. We want the Poisson PDF. Make sure you grab the right
The
one.
lambda value.
Yeah, why do we have lambda?
Why do we have lambda? I don't know why you have lambda. That's the way the programmers did it.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay, mine's the old one, so mine doesn't even look like your new one.
Why does mine have these under and an X thing?
Dister. So 2, 4.
Oh. Paste? What?
Yeah, whatever you guys have. You guys have it newer.
Oh.
Get it.
0.09.
Hit enter.
Yay. Sure, you want help?
Fish fast.
I don't know how to do it.
Oh, wait.
Comma right there. Taylor, did you get it? Lamb 2, X 4, or 2, yeah, 4. That's 4. It automatically puts it in. Well, your comma's right there. Good. You got more operators than you have. Is everybody good? Yeah. Everybody good? Yeah. Everybody good? I'm the same.
I don't like it.
No, I have a $9.
Yeah.
Okay, 0902. Okay.
Saying there's a high chance.
Yes. What about no more than 2 sick days next year? Okay, let's think about it. What probabilities match no more than 2? How about 0, 1, or 2? So we're in agreement that 0, 1, or 2 is what we want to add up?
Yes.
Now take a look at what Poisson CDF does. It starts adding from 0 and will stop at whatever X number we put in. So if we use the Poisson CDF, 2, comma, what X number do I want to put in here? 2. Because of this, that will add 0 through 2. So, go to your distribution, right here. Go down to Poisson CDF. 2 is my normal mean. Now we were looking for it to add 0 through 2. Look at how much faster that is.
So I know you
Point.
said it, but how do you know when to choose CDF or PDF?
When I want to add more probabilities together versus just finding one probability. Like this only found the probability of finding, and I took exactly 4. That one row on the table. The CDF cumulatively adds. Okay? Last one. What is the probability that I take at least
It doesn't work.
4 sick days? What does at least 4 mean? 4 or over. That's 4 plus 5 plus 6 plus 7 plus ... Okay? Yeah, we can't get the CDF to start adding at 4 up, but we can do a 1 minus. What chunk don't I want? I don't want 0, 1, 2, and 3. I can get the Poisson CDF to add this up. So we'll do 1 minus this. So it's going to be 1 minus Poisson CDF. 2 is my normal. What do I want it, the last one, to add and subtract off? 3. If you take the time to write it out like I just did, the last number in your bracket is what's going here that's going to get subtracted off. And it's probably a small probability. Oh, is it? 1 minus distribution. What did you guys get? Poisson. No, let me see what I get. Poisson CDF. 2, comma, 3. Oh, that wasn't bad. 14%. 0.143. 4.1428.
It's actually 0.29.
Is it? 29. We're correct. Well, that's all we're doing today. It's just going to be... No, we're not done. I got to try. Let's practice it some more. Oh, sorry. Okay.
One example, and that's 2 sections.
Number 2. Okay, you're going to take a 25 question multiple choice test. This would have been a terrible one to try and do by hand.
That's correct. Wasn't there?
I don't know.
There's one where there's like 30 people.
Yeah, A through D. Find the probability that you get 10 correct. So first of all, which distribution is this?
That's the first one.
This is the first one, the binomial. We know how many trials we're doing, we know the probability of success, and we're looking for number of successes. So this is the binom one. So if I want to know the probability of getting exactly 10 correct, should I be using binom PDF or binom CDF?
Yeah.
So we're going to use B for binom and just PDF. And if you look back at the notes, you've got to feed the binom 3 values. Starting with number of trials. How many trials are we doing? 25. What's the probability of success?
1 in 4 chance.
1 in 4, so I'm going to put in
0.25.
0.25 for the A through D, 1 being correct, 1 in 4. And then how many successes are we looking for? 10.
Oh, this. Oh, shoot.
I like this.
So will you be able to use this to check the ones I want you to do by hand? Sure.
Yeah, it's gonna.
But will everything be written on your paper? Sure.
0.041.
Do we have to do the long way on the test?
Yes, mostly the long way.
Why?
Binom PDF, 25, comma, 0.25, comma, 10. 0.0417. Okay. What's the probability you get less than 10 correct?
Pretty high if you just guess.
So what probabilities do we want here? If I want less than 10. 0 through
9. So you need to use CDF.
9. We want 0 through 9. So CDF would be your choice. Do we have to do a 1 minus here?
No.
No, because it's starting at 0. And the CDF does start at 0, so there's no 1 minus needed.
You would if it was more than.
Well, that's coming next. So we're doing 25 trials still. 0.25. And what's the last X value we want added in? 9.
One.
1?
I got 0.9.
0.9.
Yeah.
That's 2.8. What did you do, Michael? Oh.
Yeah, 0.9287.
Yeah, I figured
Yep.
that would be high.
All right.
Oh, no.
And then
So you're staying
at least 15 correct. Which means you want which one? We want 15 through 25, which means we got to do a 1 minus what chunk? 0 through 14 is what we want to subtract off. If you take the time, 14 is the number that's got to go in your program. So 1 minus binom CDF 25, 0.25, and 14. And who's got this one?
-1.214 times 10 to the -4.
1.214?
2.1.
2.14 times 10 to the negative. Or that.
16, there's a chance.
Okay, there's a chance. Okay, last one then.
Yeah.
We've got candy wrappers
Every problem.
that have a prize in them. 1 in 6 win a prize.
I can bet you.
See, that's how you do it.
Find the probability that you win on the first purchase, now let's go to the second purchase.
What is that word after win?
Win a prize. So what's the probability you win on the second purchase? So first of all, which distribution is it? Geo, probably because it's the one I didn't do yet, but it's where that first success happens. That's what's telling you Geo. Do we want PDF or CDF on this one? PDF, because I only want on that second purchase only. So GeoMet PDF, and that needs to be fed two values. What's the probability of success? 1 in 6, so 1/6. And we are looking for the second trial. And you could type in 1/6 in there, it's not a problem.
What is normal?
Point 138.
Next chapter.
Point 138 repeating.
0.13, just the 8 repeating?
Yeah.
All right. What about before the 5th purchase? Before the 5th purchase means which purchases are we looking at? 1 through 4. So that's our CDF, stopping at 4. And what'd you get here?
Point 5177.
And then our very last one. After the 6th purchase. So you expect to win 1 in 6, but what's the probability that you don't win your 1 in 6 and it happens sometime after the 6th? Sad face. So how do we get this one? 1 minus GeoCDF 1/6. What's the last one we want to subtract off? The 6th. Okay. All right. So I've got the assignment's going to be picking up the part C on that worksheet you have.
Oh, you don't want the answer?
And then I've got a binomial one to do also. So it's 2 different worksheets.
I finished mine.
Yeah, what was the answer?
What'd you get?
Yeah, 3, 3, 4, 8.
3, 4, 9. Okay, 2 worksheets. Part C on the worksheet that you have. And then I've got another worksheet to give you with the binomials on it. So I don't have them all mixed together, but you'll survive that too.
Threw it away.